There are some stories that need to be told. This is one of them. 12 Years a Slave is the true story of Solomon Northup, a free black American in the mid-1800s who was kidnapped and sold into slavery in the South. The movie is based on his autobiography published over 150 years ago and presents in brutal detail the life of a slave during that time. And when I say brutal, I mean brutal. This is a tough watch, but such an important one as we continue to deal with our recent past as a country and the way we treated people just because their skin was a different hue. Man, what an incredible movie. Chiwetel Ejiofor gives an astounding performance as Northup, with many amazing actors and actresses filling in the roles around him, notably Brad Pitt, Paul Giamatti, and Benedict Cumberbatch, just to name a few of the standouts. But the best thing about this flick is the powerful story at the center, as this kidnapped man experiences so many different and painful aspects of what slavery was like in the 1840s. The movie moves purposefully and potently through some of the most painful reminders of how unthinkably cruel we can be to each other, while at the same time shining a light on what hope looks like in the darkest of nights. It's one of those movies that refuses to flinch at the truth, and as such, be warned, there's some graphic torture involved that will certainly make you squeamish, as well it should. As far as negatives go, there really isn't much. I did have a slight issue with the ponderous nature of some of these scenes, so we'll call those the worst thing. It was obviously a directorial decision to linger for longer than we're used to on specific shots, and many of them lasting minutes without any cuts or significant change. Now, in a few cases, that worked brilliantly, emphasizing desperation or loneliness, but in some, it just kind of felt overly artsy and a bit full of itself. I think the effect could have been used more judiciously with better effect. I also wonder if there's a mixed message here about the injustice of slavery. Are we meant to be more offended and put off that our protagonist is a free man kidnapped into slavery? I mean, isn't the level of injustice the same whether or not you started as a free Northerner or not? I think the movie does actually subtly point out this conundrum, and I know they're working with the material they had, but still, it's just a bit wrong with me. At the end of the day, though, 12 Years a Slave is an incredibly compelling and valuable piece of film. The true story is powerful and well told, even if it does get a bit ponderous here and there. I still give it a solid A-. Thanks for checking out this Your Movie Friend review. If you'd like to see more, several ways you can do that. You can go to yourmoviefriend.com, where you can search by title for reviews, or follow the YMF Facebook page for other news and fun stuff I might find interesting. Also, I would love for you to subscribe on YouTube so you can see the new reviews as soon as they're released. All you got to do, hit that big gray subscribe button in the middle of your screen.